Well, good morning, my honey bears. How's everybody's Saturday morning going? I hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is staying safe and healthy. So we're doing another installment of our year ahead. So I'd like to say welcome back to my beautiful family. And for anybody that is new, welcome to my channel. My name is CJ. Please do not try to force any situations that do not pertain to your situation. Only take what resonates and leave the rest out. My readings are timeless, so these can play out later on in the future if they're not going to be playing out anytime this year. You never know. You might want to come back later on if you feel drawn to rewatch this video at a later time. That's perfectly fine. Gender roles can be reversed. Please place the energies where you feel they resonate the most. So if I'm reading for you, or you and your person, and you can flip the roles however they resonate. I also pick up on multiple messages. So one thing may not be for you, but there could be one or a few messages in here that do pertain to you and your situation. These are general readings, so they will not resonate with everybody. So please be mindful of that. So what I read for, I'm reading for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and your Lilith signs. So if this reading does not resonate with you, you can always check one of the other readings. Like say you have, Aquarius is your sun sign, but Libra is your moon. You can always go watch the Libra reading because there may be messages in there for you as well. If you don't know where your placements are, you can always go get a free birth chart done, and it will show you where your sun, moon, rising, Venus, so on and so forth are. All right, so enough chit chatter. So let's get straight into this reading, because I am trying to get the rest of these yearlies done as quickly as possible. All right, so let's see who we are going to be reading for. And we got our beautiful Cappies, our Capricorns. All right, so now we are going to see what your overall energy or what your overall theme is going to be. Now this is just basically just taking a sneak peek into each of the months throughout the year to see what may lay ahead. So spirit, angels, and guides, please surround me with love and light. Please help to bring me clarity and to bring accurate messages to those who need it. So what is the overall theme, the overall energy for the year of 2021 for our lovely Capricorns? Whoa. This one actually flipped out. So you got soaring into joy. Childlike wonders fill my life. Wow. So what I'm picking up on here so far is that maybe you could be kind of... I am picking up on a childlike energy, but I think it's just more or less kind of you maybe reverting back to your childhood. Maybe you're thinking back on your childhood, on when, things were simpler, when you was much more happy, you was more carefree. Maybe you're looking back on your childhood to figure out, like, maybe you lost that inner child part of yourself, or maybe your inner child may have gotten really hurt and you're in the process of healing your inner child throughout the year of 2021. But I really feel like that this is going to be a very healing year for you, because I feel like that you're you're kind of going back and you're kind of trying to bring that, that more carefree, that more optimistic type nature. You know, when you're a child, you know, you're not, you know, so conditioned to the way things are now or what you're taught growing up. Your mind is more open. Your mind is more freer. You're more, you know, you're kind of like, you know, you're looking at the wonders of the world. You're kind of like, you know, you're looking at things from a child's perspective with fresh eyes. And things are just kind of, you know, you're kind of perceiving things in a more wondrous manner. You know, maybe you've just, and not only that, but I've also picked up on an energy of maybe, you know, back when you was a child, maybe there were certain things that you wanted to do when you grew up, or what you wanted to be, things that you were interested in, and maybe you kind of lost that along, you know, this game of life, and, you know, now you're just very unhappy on, you know, where you're at, and you're looking back on your childhood and trying to figure out, you know, like, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a hairstylist, and maybe you really enjoyed, you know, fixing your doll's hair, or, you know, if you was a boy, maybe, you know, you thought back, you know, I wanted to be a firefighter. Maybe that was your ambition, was to help people, you know, but then you ended up going into different directions. So that's a possibility throughout the year of 2021, is kind of looking back, you know, in your childhood. You know, because I am feeling for some of you, this is going to be a healing of your inner child. And for others of you, it's going to be more or less you're trying to remember, you know, when you was the happiest in life. And you're trying to bring that energy back into your life in the present. All right, so we're going to be pulling 12 cards, one card for each month. And then I will be using my House of Night Oracle cards as clarifiers. Sometimes the clarifiers can just mean different messages as well, so please be mindful of that too, because these are yearly, so, you know, different things can come up for different people. All right, so let's get into the 12 months for our Capricorns, our Rams. Cards. All right, my beautiful Ramses. For some reason, I want to call you guys Ramses. All right, so for January, we got the Two of Wands. And if you're interested to know what deck I'm using, I am using the Lord of the Rings tarot deck. And I do like to read the inserts at the bottom of the cards. And anybody that is new to my channel, I do not read tarot in the traditional sense like most people do. I read more intuitively on the energies that I pick up from the cards. So we have Gandalf standing against Sauron and unites the free peoples against Sauron's evil power. So I really feel like in the month of January, Capricorns, I feel like that you're starting to stand up for yourself against some type of an injustice that may have been done to you, whether it had something to do at work, maybe your person, maybe you're standing up to your person. Maybe they might have possibly, put you in a bad spot. I'm not going to necessarily say, third party situation, but, that possibly could be it too. Or, maybe, your person, could just be, I'm picking up on someone that may be very stern with you, almost kind of degrading in some way, where they kind of make you feel less of a person. And I feel like, that you're standing up for yourself is really what I'm feeling here. You're putting your foot down and you're holding your ground, and you're just kind of at that point where you're just ready to fight back on, whatever this situation could be that you're dealing with. For some of you, it could be, troubles at work. Troubles in the home, it could be, parents or siblings, or, somebody that is just really kind of doing an injustice to you. I feel like you've just had enough, and, you're standing up against, and standing up for yourself is really what I'm picking up on. But, so that's a good thing, because, I feel like that, in part, if these were things that, maybe you're just a very, a solemn type person, you're very humble, you're very, sweet, nice, and shy, people tend to kind of take advantage of you, and, kind of like use you as a doormat or run over you, or think that you're always going to put up with people's shit. And I just really feel like that this year you're just kind of like you've made an oath to yourself, is what I'm hearing, that you're not going to let people run over you anymore. It doesn't matter who they are, whether it's your twin, soulmate, family member, friend, work people, or whatnot. You're just really you've just sat back and observed too much without speaking, because I'm picking up on somebody that just basically sits back and observes and doesn't really speak on things. But I really feel like that you're starting to come into your own power. You're just like, I've had enough of this crap. I'm not putting up with any more of people's bullshit. So that's beautiful, because, you really need to, learn how to stand up for yourself, because if not, people's just going to keep walking all over you. It doesn't matter who they are in your life. So we're going to clarify for January. See? Look at that. The cards don't lie. We got strength. So you're really building your strength up in the month of January. You're growing more stronger on the inside, not just the outside of kind of getting a thicker skin, but I just really feel like that you're really embodying, this new energy about yourself, where, you're just growing stronger emotionally. It could be physically, it could be mentally, you're getting into a better mental state of, I'm going to be a stronger person, and I'm going to stand up for self. Because like I said, you're not going to put up with anybody's crap. And it doesn't matter if you have to cut people out of your life in order to do so. I feel like that you're really gaining the strength in order to really stand up for yourself and just not put up with people's shit. So that's awesome. That's always an awesome thing. That's beautiful, because I'm really feeling like somebody's really getting empowered here. And I think in part two, it could be, with you really wanting to start healing, your inner child, or you're looking back at yourself when you was a child. Maybe when you was a child, you didn't put up with people's shit, but then later on in life, life kind of beat you down, and you just kind of, I'm seeing somebody kind of cowering down, you know what I mean? But now you're getting that strength to stand back up. So in February, we got the Knight of Cups. Bilbo holds his birthday party at Bag End. So February, I'm really feeling like, you know, there's going to be a lot of celebrations, or it just could be you just really celebrating yourself, because you feel so good about yourself that you stood up. You know, and you're not putting up with people's shit that, you know, you're celebrating. You're celebrating you. You're celebrating your newfound strength that you found within yourself. Or you could be attending, you know, birthday parties or weddings, you know, but there's something very joyful, something very celebratory, that's going to be going on in February for you. You know, it could be virtual celebrations with family and friends. Maybe you could be reuniting with some people that you have not spoken with in a long time, you know, because now you've gotten the strength to stand up and not put up with people's crap anymore. And now you're looking back, and maybe you're, you know, trying to reconnect with some childhood friends of some sort, you know, people that, you know, that is like, you know, basically your soul tribe, because I'm really picking up on an energy that you guys are going to be coming into your soul tribe, or you're going to be looking for people from your past that you felt was in your soul tribe, that people more or less you knew you can trust, that, you know, didn't do you wrong and things like that. But there's celebrations in February, but I'm picking up heavy energy that you're celebrating yourself, honey. And that's a beautiful thing. You should be celebrating yourself. Once you feel like you've got that power and that strength that you're not putting up with people's shit anymore, you're going to feel so much better. And we're going to pull an oracle for February. See? I'm telling you, the cards don't lie. It's hope. You're regaining your hope. Your hope is starting to be restored in the month of February. So that's cause for celebration, because you're feeling more hopeful about yourself. You're like, yes, I can do this. You know, I can really do this. Your faith is being restored in February. That's serious cause for celebration. I know I'd be celebrating. I would definitely be celebrating that. But you're feeling more hopeful, much, much more hopeful in the month of February, that things are going to be turning around for you, because I feel like you've really kind of gone through some shit. And I feel like this is a cause for you to go back and start looking into your inner child, and to start healing your inner child, for those of you that still need to heal your inner child. All right, so for March, we got the Seven of Wands. At Weathertop, Aragorn musters his companions against the approach of the riders. So here we are again, you know, in the month of March. It's almost kind of like, you know, I feel like that I feel like that somebody that maybe, you know, if you was coupled with somebody and you was in a bad relationship, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be, you know, family, friends, or whatnot, that maybe you have broken ties with because you just got tired of putting up with everybody's shit and them treating you like crap. I feel like in the month of March, you're kind of preparing yourself for war, because I feel like these people are going to be coming back around. Whether it could be your twin, you know, maybe you could be having a battle with your twin, because maybe your twin I don't know why I'm saying tweeted. Maybe you're going to get some kind of nasty messages on Twitter or something. Somebody tweeted you something. But, I don't know, that may resonate with somebody. But, you know, even your twin can treat you like crap, because, you know, if they're still living in an egotistical state, you know, and maybe you're, you know, you walked away from them and you cut certain people out of your life, but I feel like that they're going to be coming back around in March. And I feel like you're just kind of like, you're preparing yourself for battle. You're preparing yourself for this, because you're ready to fight back. You're ready to fight back against, you know, whatever the situation is. And it's like, and you're ready to draw your sword up, your fists, whatever. I just feel like that this is coming. It's like you intuitively feel that this situation is about ready to come back around again, like it's going to resurface, because I feel like there's some unfinished business with this, and you're preparing yourself for it because you feel it's coming, or this person is trying to, or they could be tweeting you on Twitter, trying to get your attention again, like, hey, why'd you walk away from me? I missed you, I love you, I'm sorry I treated you like crap. But then again, maybe you've dealt with this before with your person, and you're just really tired of going through those same cycles over and over and over again. So you're preparing for a battle. You're preparing for war. Or you could be preparing for a war within yourself, because he's also telling me that for some of you that maybe, and you got beauty. This is a beautiful thing. You feel beautiful. But anyway, back, I kind of retracted myself there for a minute. So I was also picking up on an energy, my guy was telling me, is that for some of you, you're not really having a battle with, outside influences, but you're having a battle within yourself. So that may resonate for somebody, and you're preparing yourself, because it's almost kind of like maybe you're standing up to yourself, because I'm feeling like for some of you, or one particular person in general, maybe you think very negatively of yourself, like you're always putting yourself down, or you're beating yourself up because you made a mistake, or you just people try to compliment you and you don't believe them. It's like you are your own worst enemy. And I feel like that maybe in January you told yourself, I'm tired of being like this to me, because you're treating yourself bad, maybe. So this is where you need to go back, and you're looking back at your childhood. Maybe you're healing your inner child. There could be issues that stem from that. But for some of you, you're preparing for a battle within yourself, because you're tired of this negative thinking. You're tired of putting yourself down. You're tired of maybe not taking action in life, and just letting people and walk all over you, and in general you're walking all over yourself as well, if you're allowing this, or if you keep thinking negatively like this, or you're putting yourself down. But this is beautiful, because I feel like that you're starting to feel the beauty within yourself, because you're really in this mode of empowerment, because that you're fighting against this, and you're finding a beauty, like self-worth is what I'm picking up on. You're finding your self-worth within this battle, whether it's outside influences, or if it's a battle within your mind. You're starting to feel your inner beauty. This power it's like I'm seeing like this power that is being embodied within you, and it's growing, and it's ultimately it's kind of like maybe your rose, your flower, your light might have died out a long time ago, but I really feel like that this preparation that you're making, standing in your own power and stuff, is really it's blooming, it's blossoming on the inside. It's reigniting your flame. It's bringing your rose back into bloom, I should say, is because I'm seeing like this rose that never really matured, and now I'm really seeing it's blossoming up on the inside of someone. And that's beautiful. That is just so beautiful, because I'm really seeing you standing in your power, and you're really finding your beauty within yourself. Now for April, we have the Temperance card. Sam and Frodo catch Gollum. The wise Frodo takes mercy on Gollum and allows him to live. So I feel like that in the month of April, I feel like that, not only are you, you're standing up for yourself, and you're growing much more stronger as a person, and you're healing your inner child, But I really feel like that you're showing mercy to the people, like forgiving. I'm picking up on a very heavy energy of, in the month of April, you're going to start forgiving those people that may have hurt you and walked all over you. For those of you that are having a battle within yourself, is that you're going to start forgiving yourself, for the injustices that maybe you have done to yourself. Because not only that, because we're not perfect. We all make mistakes in life, and maybe you was the one that was out here treating somebody like crap. Maybe you treated your person like crap, and your person walked away from you because of it, But I really feel like that there's a lot of forgiveness that's going to be going on in the month of April that you're going to be granting to people, or people may be granting forgiveness to you for the things that you have done to them. So that's beautiful. I feel like April is like, and not just forgiving, but I feel like that it's a healing month. I feel like for those of you that are in the process of trying to heal things, I feel like in April, see, this card just kind of fell out. So this is cycles. So I really feel like in April, there's going to be the ending to negative cycles, negative thinking, negative people, toxicity in your life. If you have addictions and things like that, you're going to be forgiving yourself. You're going to be ending those cycles, and you're going to be forgiving the people around you that, may have hurt you or done you wrong, walked all over you. Those cycles are going to be ending. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to keep these people, in your life, because you don't have to. But the key to healing any situation, whether you walked away from people and cut them out, is you still need to forgive them. Not just forgiving yourself for allowing those people to do those things to you, but you should also forgive them. But these cycles are ending. These negative cycles are coming to an end. A lot of healing and forgiveness is what I'm picking up on in the month of April. Now in May, we got the Three of Cups. Frodo is reunited with Bilbo in Rivendell after a long time. So in May, I feel like for some of you, maybe you could be, I feel like that there's a renewal of some relationship in your life. Maybe you and your person, maybe you guys may have gone through this battle, battling within yourself. I feel like that in May that maybe you and your person maybe reuniting again. Maybe you could be, or, if you're still with your person, whoever that may be, soulmate, twin flame, whatnot, maybe you guys could be rekindling your relationship. Maybe, throughout these few months, you guys are going through a lot of issues, and now that, the cycles have ended, now that kind of opens up another door or a new chapter to this. And maybe now you're reuniting with your person, or you're rekindling, you're reconnecting. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be with family members that you may have had a falling out with. It could be close friends, or even could be, your friends from your childhood, because I was picking up on an energy in February of reuniting with people from your past. So that could be it as well. Is that, but I do feel like there's some sort of reunion going on. And if you are in a polyamorous relationship, because I always attribute threes to either third-party situations, or possibly maybe you were polyamorous or your person was polyamorous, but I feel like there's going to be a reconnection of some relationship. Or maybe it just could be two friends, you don't know. But there's reunions going on in the month of May. Reunions, reconnections, rebuilding, rekindling. Because I'm picking up, it's all of those, all of the above. Wherever it pertains into your situation. So that's awesome. So maybe you're finally putting your swords down, and you guys are holding your cups up, and you're drinking, and you're cheering, and you're speaking again. So let's clarify for May. See, we got reminder. Cards don't lie, baby. So it's like you're remembering the good times that you had, you know, with your person, or whoever this person or people is that you're going to be reuniting with. It's saying don't forget. It's like a reminder, like you're remembering, you know, the good times. Because he's telling me that you're going to be remembering the good times that you had with this person, you know, or these people, if it's more than one people that may be coming back into your life. Because I am picking up on a lot of past energy, you know, past things coming back around. But, you know, like I said, these cycles are ending, which is opening up new doors. It's opening up new chapters. So, you know, I really feel like, you know, this is a reminder, is to don't forget the good times. Not just, you know, forget, you know, and not just, you know, keeping a reminder of, you know, the bad times, but I feel like it's, you know, kind of like a forgive and forget type energy. But it's saying, you know, he's telling me to tell you to don't forget the good times that you had, you know, with this person, or these people. You know, don't just keep remembering the bad. You want to remember the good. So that's a beautiful thing. I feel like a lot of reminiscing is going to be going on in the month of May between you and your person, or whomever this is. I do feel like there's a lot of reminiscing going on. So in the month of June, we got the Page of Swords. Denethor talks with Pippin about his hopes and dreams. So here we are with some communication. I feel like that, you know, in the month of June, I feel like you and your person, maybe, you know, if you're reconnecting, or even if it could be a new love interest, you know, if this is a new love interest, I feel like in the month of June, you're going to be sitting around, you're going to be communicating a lot with your person, or with, you know, family member, whoever this pertains to in your situation, however this resonates. But I feel like there's a lot of communication in June. You're going to be talking about your hopes and your dreams. I'm also hearing that you're going to be planning for the future, that you and your person is going to be planning, starting to make plans for the future. But I really feel like that you're kind of getting to know each other again, because, you know, along the way of life, you know, people's hopes and dreams do change. So I really feel like this is kind of, you know, you're getting to know each other again is what I'm picking up on. So that's a very beautiful energy. Extremely beautiful energy. See? Wow, look at that. Look at that. Didn't I say, and it says belonging, house of night, but we have a house here. So didn't I just say that, you know, I picked up on an energy that, you know, you guys are going to be starting to make plans for the future. So that could possibly be a house, moving in together. I'm picking up heavily on home energy, or maybe, you know, if you are coupled with your person already, and, you know, if you're rekindling your relationship, I feel like that, you know, maybe you guys could be talking about, you know, maybe sprucing up your home a bit, changing things around, maybe doing some renovations. Either that, or you're going to be, maybe you're talking about buying a new home, you know, moving state, going someplace fresh, someplace new. But there's a newness to this. But I feel like that you're, not only does it have to do with the home, but I feel like that in the same sense, you're feeling more of a energy of belonging, as opposed of an energy of being distant. You know, even if you are coupled, you know, you can still feel apart from your person if your connection could be blocked, or you're just not really communicating well. I feel like that you're starting to feel more of a, you know, I feel like I belong now again, or, you know, it's just a very sense of at home, a oneness is what I'm feeling. So that's beautiful for the month of June. So in the month of July, we got the Hierophant. Saruman courts dark and secret forces. The Palanir has given him a vision of his own future glory. So here in the month of July, I really feel like with this Hierophant energy, I feel like that you're going to be, maybe your intuition is going to be heightened in the month of July. Either that or you're going to be dreaming of the future, or kind of like you're having a sense, more of a, like an epiphany, or a sixth sense of, you know, your future outcome, what your future outcome could be. You're really thinking about the future is what I'm picking up on. But I feel like that, you know, you're having more of a, you know, for those of you that could be intuitive, I feel like in the month of July that you're really going to be picking up, you know, intuitively that, that you know, things are going to be changing in the future is what I'm picking up on. But I feel like it's going to be a lot of envisioning. Like you're going to be envisioning a lot for the future. You know, what it is, how you want to see your future unfold. But I feel like that I really picking up heavenly that you would just intuitively know, you know, what's going to kind of come next. But it's a good feeling. It's not like a bad vision or bad feelings in the pit of your stomach that maybe this might be going south. But I really feel like that, you know, from here, after you're talking and getting to know each other, I feel like in the month of July, it's more about, I'm actually seeing somebody creating a vision board. If that relates to anybody, I see you creating a vision board. Like, you know, you have this board up and I see you, you know, you've got pictures of a house, and then, you know, maybe later on down the line you want to get married. So you kind of have pictures of, you know, wedding dresses, or, you know, where you want to get married, or trips or things like that. I'm seeing a vision board going on how you, kind of like a daily reminder, these are the goals that I'm setting for myself for the future. And maybe you and your person could be doing this together, because I'm seeing somebody creating a vision board. So maybe you and your person could be creating this vision board. But you're feeling very hopeful. I still have that sense of hope. So we're going to clarify for July. And we got deceit for July. I don't feel like this card belongs here, though. He's telling me to pull another card because he's... okay. So he's telling me that this card here for deceit for the month of July is a different message for somebody else. He's saying to be mindful of anybody that's any outside influences that may be deceitful in some way. This is kind of like a warning too. But he's saying to be mindful of deceit in the month of July for some of you. Somebody is either not who they say they are, or they're secretly jealous of, okay, yeah, he's saying that there's some jealousy surrounding some people in your circle that, you know, I feel like that, oh, he's saying an ex of some sort. He's saying be mindful of an ex. Yeah, I'm hearing to be mindful of an ex for some of you, because they don't like seeing that, you know, maybe you walked away from this person a while ago and then you reconnected with your twin or your person or somebody else, even if it is a new love, and seeing how you guys are growing and you're reconnecting, you're getting ready to buy a house, you're doing all these things, and this person is very jealous and very kind of planning like a sabotage is what I'm picking up on. There's some type of, somebody's trying to sabotage your upcoming. Yeah, somebody's trying to sabotage your upcoming here, because they don't like seeing you doing well for yourself. And it also could be too, you know, whether it's family or friends, maybe they don't like seeing you and your person, are doing so well, and you're getting things done and you're setting your goals, and maybe they're very jealous of that. Or a friend, I'm hearing a close friend too could be jealous of your relationship. But yeah, I'm picking up on an X-type energy for some of you, so just be mindful that there's going to be an X that might be trying to come in to sabotage this relationship. This could even pertain to your twin, because if you walked away from your twin, and I did pick up an energy of, this, some of you could possibly be meeting a new love interest, that maybe your person is not going to have it. Like, he or she is just extremely jealous seeing that, you're happy with somebody else. So just be mindful of some deceitful type energy. But I'm going to pull one more card for the month of July because he advised me to. And we got forbidden. I don't know why. Oh, okay. Now I'm picking up on what this forbidden means. I feel like that in the month of July, I feel like that you're going to be, you're going to kind of be embodying this energy of, you are not going to forbid anybody to come in and fuck up your shit, is what I'm picking up on. Is you're basically going to be closing your doors off to negative, toxic people. It doesn't matter whether it's an ex or, if you are single, if it's your person, because some of you may not be coupled at this time. But I just really feel like that you're closing your doors off from any negative outside influences, and you're forbidding them to even enter into your space, because you've really got it set in here that you're standing up for yourself. You're ready to be in a much, much better place. Like I said, you got tired of dealing with people's shit. Like I said, we've got soaring into joy. So that's what this year is about, is you getting out of that miserable state, standing up for yourself, not putting up with people's shit. You're reconnecting with the right people, or, you and your person, like I said, you're reconnecting after you went through some troubles and some cycles have ended. Things are going well for you mid-year, and now you've got people trying to come back in and sabotage it. Like I said up here in March, people didn't like the fact that maybe, you're standing up for yourself. So maybe now they may be coming back in, trying to sabotage. But you're forbidding, you're closing those doors off from all of that. And you have just said it is forbidden for anybody to come in and fuck my shit up, because I am doing well, I'm happy, I'm healing, because I still feel there's still some healing going on, but you're in a very good, you're taking the steps that you need in order to heal. Heal your inner child, or, wherever that is, whatever that healing could be for you. It doesn't necessarily have to be, childhood. But yeah, you're closing those doors off, and you're just like, I've had enough, and I forbid anything to come in and fuck my shit up. So that's awesome. So for August, we have the Queen of Coins. Luthion's tears moved by the gods to restore the life of Baron, her mortal lover. So here we go. We have the Queen of Coins here. But I really feel like that not only is this, I feel like is still in the direction of, you're basically, it's like you're coming back to life. Like you are kind of like you're rising from the dead, like a phoenix out of the ashes. I feel like more or less this is kind of like, your relationship that may have been dead in the water in the past, and then you reconnected and all this other stuff. you're really starting to see signs of it resurrecting. Like you really starting to see that, you know, this relationship is becoming alive again. But I also pick up on an energy here of a business. I'm also feeling that this is pertain to business and finances. So if you have been having some financial trouble throughout the year, I feel like that in the month of August, I feel like things are going to be kind of resurrected for you as far as job. Maybe you might have been out of work for a while, and you know, work has just been kind of dead in the water. Well, you're going to get that job in August. For some of you, I'm picking up on some businesses that may have went dead, maybe due to, you know, the state of, you know, the state that we're in now, due to this pandemic. You know, maybe some of your guys' businesses may have had to shut down temporarily, or maybe you might have had to close doors permanently. But I feel like in the month of August, I feel like you're going to be resurrecting those businesses. For those of you that do own businesses, or if you had business ideas that kind of went dead in the water and maybe didn't take off or go anywhere, I feel like that you're going to be resurrecting those in the month of August. You're really going to be thinking about, or like I said here, when you're looking back on your childhood and you're thinking about things, you know, who it is that you wanted to be as a child, maybe you're resurrecting those old ideals in the month of August. And you're going to try to, you're going to start working on maybe attaining those old goals that you had. Just anything that was dead in the water that pertains to your finances. You're going to start see a resurgence in August. And we'll pull a card to clarify, and then we're going to be moving on to September. Oh yeah, end of year, you've got a lot going on with finances because we've got 3 pentacles in a row. See, we got the fledgling. Cards don't lie, baby. The cards do not lie, I'm telling you. So like I said, you know, whatever was dead in the water, whatever it was, you know, you're really starting to see signs of it transforming. You're really starting to see signs of that relationship with your person coming back to life, or you're going to be transforming your businesses. You're going to be or you could be taking your business and redoing the whole thing and trying to make it bigger and better than it was before. But there's transformation in the month of August. A lot of it with finances, because I really pick up heavily when it comes to money. But yes, there we have it. You're transforming, you're resurrecting your old business ideals. Or building those businesses back up, businesses reopening, you know, money coming in. Your finances is in the process of being transformed. So in the month of September, we got the 7 of Coins. The company tried the mountain pass, but realized they must find another way into Mordor. So here in September, I'm feeling like there could be some obstacles that are in your way when it comes to work and career. And maybe, you know, you're coming across some little snags here and there, you know, trying to reopen a business, or maybe to start a business. Maybe it was an old business idea that you had years ago, and now you want to try to do that business. So you're coming into some snags. But I feel like that you are going to find a way around these obstacles. It's just going to take a little bit of time is what I'm picking up on. But you know, you are coming across some obstacles here. But I really feel like that you, I really feel like you're gonna make it around that mountain pass, though. I really do. I really feel like you're gonna make it around that mountain pass. So September. fulfillment. See? Yeah. So in the month of September, you know, you're going to find that fulfillment and you know, you're going to be finding fulfillment just regardless, because I already said that I seen you coming out of these obstacles. You know that there's obstacles there, but you just have to find a way around them. And I feel like that you do find your way around those obstacles. The fruits of your labor. I'm hearing that you will be enjoying the fruits of your labor. I don't know why that came out. But yes, the fruits of your labor. You will be enjoying the fruits of your labor. All right, so for October, we have the Four of Coins. Oh my God. The great white tree of Lorien unites the free peoples. So here in the month of October, I really feel like that I'm really feeling success on this. I really feel like that, you know, you've gotten around that mountain pass, you've kind of broke through your obstacles, and you know, now things are starting to come together. Like, you know, I'm seeing that, you know, things are growing, you know. The fruits of your labor, like I said, you will be enjoying the fruits of your labor. So in the month of October, I'm really picking up on, you know, you're really going to be seeing those seeds that you had planted, they're going to be growing, and you're going to start seeing that progress, is what I'm picking up on. So congratulations to those of you. You know, it doesn't matter if you own a business or not, or if this pertains to your relationships. Whatever seeds you have been planting in the month of October, you are going to start seeing some results, is what I'm hearing. You're going to start seeing results in the month of October. And we will pull a card for October. See, we have choices. And we've got that yin and yang energy there. So what I'm picking up on here too is that the choices that you have made, you're seeing the results of them. You know, you made a choice to plant those seeds, you know, in your life, in your healing, in your, you know, business, work, career, and your relationships. But I'm picking up on another message from this. I'm really picking up on, you know, I feel like that in the month of October, if you're a masculine, or, you know, you're dealing with a masculine, I feel like for some reason this masculine is making a choice to come together. Like I'm seeing this as a self-alignment with the masculine. The masculine is going to be aligning in the month of October. And like I said, you know, whether you're a feminine or a masculine or whatnot, you know, if you planted those seeds in your relationship to really help, you know, your person grow, I feel like that, you know, I feel like in the month of October, he's making that choice to align himself with him. He's starting to balance out his feminine and his masculine energy, his yin and yang. But it's not just a balance of oneself, but it's also going to be a balance in your relationship, you know, with your person. So the month of October, I really see not just, you know, you seeing results as far as, you know, your work and career and finances are concerned, but I feel like that those seeds that you had planted for your relationship, you're going to start seeing the results of that, because now I feel like, you know, you and your person are really going to start becoming one, is what I'm hearing. You and your person are going to start to become one, but he makes that choice. Your masculine, whether that masculine is male or female, because, you know, we both have masculine and feminine energies, but they make the choice to. You didn't have to force it. You just planted the seeds and you started watering it, you know, and doing all these things. But I think what really helped is you really standing in your power and not being a doormat. I really feel like that was the boost that you need, not just for yourself, but it was also for that reunion with your twin, because you wasn't going to put up with shit no more. And I really feel like that, you know, that was a key component to your reunion with your person. And I just feel like that it has made your relationship stronger, you know, whether, even if it's not putting up with their shit, is what I'm picking up on. It has made your relationship stronger. But he makes that choice. He makes that choice to align and to come into oneness with you. And it doesn't matter what your relationship dynamic is either, because, you know, I do polyamorous relationship readings as well. And sometimes I kind of like to pop that in there too. It doesn't matter if you're a twin in a poly relationship. You and your twin are going to be coming into alignment in October. So in November, we got the beautiful Sun card. The sun shines over the Shire, where everything is growing and in harmony. See, here we go. We have the Sun card. The sun is shining his light. He's shining his light and things are growing. So here we have, you know, you started to see your results of the seeds that you planted. The fruits of your labor, you're starting to see that. And the sun is shining down and it's giving it life. It's giving everything in your world life, because you're finally, you know, allowing that sun to shine in. It's finally coming in for you. So I feel like there's a lot of harmony in your life in November. A lot of growth, a lot of harmony in your world. Happiness and joy. See, you were soaring into joy in the year 2021. And here in November, I really feel like that there's much to celebrate, much to be joyful for, because you got the sun shining in. You know, after your hard battles and cycles ending and, you know, facing some truths and maybe cutting people out, transforming the business or getting back to work, you know, it's all coming into alignment. And the sun is coming in to you know, breathe life into everything. And it's really helping things grow. Like I said, you're going to be seeing the seeds that you have been planting, they're starting to grow, and you're seeing that progress. And in the month of November, I think that's when it really kind of comes to light, is when that, you know, that sun energy comes in, because you're feeling more joyful, more alive, because you're seeing things grow. I'm telling you, the cards don't lie, baby. Success. The sun is success. Congratulations. You have accomplished. You've got to your end goal. You soared into joy. You floated and you soared into joy, baby. My Ramses here got success in November. I'm telling you, you got the sun shining in. Everything is growing. You have gotten success. You were successful in everything that you accomplished and done throughout the year. No matter what hardships you went through, you fought through it. Oh, that's beautiful. I love seeing that card. That card just always makes me feel so happy. And I'm trying not to talk too loud, because I've kind of had this this ongoing hoarseness and sore throat for a couple of weeks now. So I'm trying not to talk too loud. I'm trying to get this cleared up. All right. So in December, we've got the Eight of Cups. Gollum leads Frodo and Sam through the dead marshes on their way toward Mordor. So I just really feel like that, you know, with this Eight of Cups, you know, if you look at the picture, I see the circle. So I just really feel like that everything just kind of, I feel like everything just kind of came full circle. And, you know, Spirit, the universe just kind of guided you you know, through this labyrinth, you know, in the year 2021 to get you to this success. So I feel like that in December, I feel like this is a time of reflection. You know, you're reflecting back on, you know, how you was led down this path. But you come out of it safe. You see what I'm saying? And the way the energy that I pick up off of this card is that, you know, just everything just ended up coming full circle. And your cups are filled because, you know, Gollum, he led Frodo and Sam through the dead marshes. And they made it out alive. So it was kind of like, you know, I just feel like you're really reflecting back on the journey that you took throughout, you know, this year, and you made it out alive. You got your success. But I really, yeah, December is just a time of but you're reflecting back because you're happy. And you're thinking to yourself, because I'm hearing somebody say, wow, I never thought that I would be here. Or I never thought that this could happen. Or I never thought that my hopes and dreams would come true. Or I never thought that, you know, I would reunite with my person. Or, you know, I'm just hearing this, you know, you're just thinking to yourself, I just never thought it was going to happen, period. And you're at a time of reflection and reflecting back on all of this. So we're going to get one more card for December. And then I will do a possible outcome card for you and your person. And then I will pull a animal message, which will be kind of like an overall outcome for your year. And then we'll wrap it up because this has been about an hour long. All right, so December for my Ramses. Okay, this card wanted to pop out. Oh, we got the oath card. Don't I talking about you made an oath to yourself at the beginning of the year? So I just really feel like that, you know, you made that oath to yourself to get through all of this. You made that oath to yourself that, you know, excuse me, that you made that oath to yourself that, you know, I'm not going to be putting up with people's shit anymore. I'm tired of all this crap. I've got to make things happen. I've got to get my life where I want to be, and you did it. But I feel like that this oath is, because I'm hearing it's going to be ever binding. But I'm also picking up on an energy too, is that you and your person are going to be making an oath to one another, in regards to relationships. But just in general, I feel like that this oath that you made to yourself is going to be forever binding, because you finally was able to see what you was capable of. You know, once you got out of that mousy type energy and you really started standing up for yourself, and you seen the results of everything that you accomplished that you never thought that you would be able to accomplish, because you finally got that strength to really get through all of this. And you're making that oath to yourself that never again will I ever put myself in that situation, that you will never ever let people put you in that state of mind ever again. Or you're never going to let situations, whatever bad situations come into your life, you're making an oath to yourself that you are going to forever stay strong, because he's telling me that you're saying to yourself that I am going to forever stay strong. That's beautiful. Okay, I've got too many cards that came out here. All right, so let's see what a possible outcome is for you and your person, Ramses, for the year 2021. Okay, I feel like this one wanted to fly. Oh, we got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So yes, so I feel like the passions are going to be reignited. I'm hearing a lot of reunion, reigniting, rebuilding, rekindling type energy. So I feel like that passion is, going to be coming back into your relationship. And if it's not romantic, because I know some of you guys are not coupled and maybe stay single, but it could also just be a passion for yourself, like your own passion is coming back. You're finding your passion again. But for you and your person, oh yeah, you got that passion coming back, baby. But allow it. Don't fight it. Let it happen. Because I'm hearing some of you might be a little resistant to it. So just let it happen. All right, and your overall animal energy message for the year of 2021. Ooh. And we got the scarab beetle. So it says, when is unregarded or discarded holds a secret, a seed of creation. Now, isn't that just confirmation for your year? You had the seeds of creation, and you created it. You planted those seeds. And at one point, maybe you was disregarded and unwanted and all this other stuff, but you had a secret. That secret power within yourself, and you planted those seeds, and you created all of this. And you come out much more stronger and much more happier to boot. A lot of beautiful things. So if anybody resonates with any of this at all, please shoot me a comment down below and let me know. Please hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification up at the top. That way you can be notified when I upload new readings. And if you just want to claim this year, then just, claim it in the comments below and claim this as your reading for the 2021. So I hope that everybody stays happy, healthy, and safe. And until next time, have a blessed day. And namaste, my loves.